All right. It says we're live. Let's see how true that is. If so, I should be able to hear this music. You guys hear any music? Anybody hear any music in the background? Dian Liang D. Right when I fucking start my live stream, it's got to start with that Dian Liang D horse shit. Where'd I put my earphones? I can't hear that music. Can you hear it? I can't hear shit. Check the settings. Check the feedback loop. We doing good on the audio? Can anybody hear me out there in Happy Land? Let's see if the banners are working. I'm doing this shit from my phone, guys. From my phone. I'm tuning in with you today from my phone. Yeah, I don't hear any of the feedback loop. Let me try and switch out my microphones. Let me try and switch out my headset. Like talking to myself in an empty room. Oh man, and then the power on my phone is draining now too. What's up with oh my god, what's up with all this happy horse shit? Let me see here. Brand. Audio pause. Audio play. I wonder if anybody can hear that. Can you hear me? Is there anybody in there? Is there anybody in here? Yeah, I think it's the wrong time for you guys out there in Happy Land. Must be pushing into the early evening. I'm checking the comment box. If y'all good looking sexy people are out there, let me know. Let me know. I'm here in the hotel room all by myself, all by my lonesome. Waiting for you. I'm waiting for you in Chongqing. I'm in Chongqing, waiting for you. It was a lonely, dusty street at night, and the wind blew long and cold. I saw a little sewer rat scurry from his hole. And all the people asked me, Frank, what the fuck will you do when you're all alone in a ghost town and there's no one there but you? All right, we got Bah Humbug in the house. Bah Humbug, welcome to the chat. I'm waiting for you in Chongqing. I'm in Chongqing, waiting for you. Bah Humbug in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you, Bah Humbug. I'm just breaking it down. Peace. Frank Monday, KJV in the house. Rude Girl in the house. Franklin Monday, alone in a hotel at night. First time here. My first time here too, man. I'll probably never come back. Took a fucking shower about a minute ago and wasn't nothing but cold water. Ain't got no place to set my phone. Having some fucking instant coffee. Nasty cafe out of the box. It's bad. Yeah, no longer lonely when all you guys are here. That makes me happy. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I'm waiting for you in Chongqing. I'm in Chongqing, waiting for you. Frank Monday wandered out into the cold and lonesome night. He was out drinking heavy and looking for a fight. He rambled in to a rundown bar on the bad side of town. Went inside and ordered a drink and tried to wash it down. That grief welled up from deep inside. He didn't know what to do. Thinking his time on this dear earth might surely be running through. Yeah, something like that. 'Cause I'm in Chongqing, lonely in Chongqing. Yeah. I was going for some Nick Cave right there, right? Couldn't pull it off though. I gotta learn to dance on my feet. Dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm I'm at myself a JP Farrell. Join me if you've got them. Smoke them if you got them. If not, don't worry about it. I figured we do a little Q&A if anybody's interested in hearing any tales of the wandering nomad that wanders round the world. What rhymes with world? Hurled. When he's had too much whiskey. My friend has passed away. Passed was a huge Nick fan. Yeah, I wasn't a Nick fan. I never even knew of Nick Cave until after high school when I went to university in the boondocks in the countryside. And those guys out there, they liked that Nick Cave. I got a video on my channel. It's called a Nick Cave cover song by the guy singing. His name is actually Nick. And was it Nick? I think his name was Nick. It was Nick, Darren's little brother Kevin, Scott, and me. I was on camera, and another guy, I didn't even know the other guy, was on harmonica. And he did a Nick cover that was just fucking beautiful, like 12 minutes long. Yeah, check it out. It's the best Nick Cave cover of all time. And I shot it on a little Panasonic Handycam. And they never gave me any fucking credit, too, for shooting that. I had to buy that camera. The camera's like $500 back then. We're talking like the early 90s. You know, right out of high school, going into university, hanging out with those guys. I thought they were singing a death dirge for me. I thought since I was a city boy from LA, I thought they were going to kill me. And they were telling me about all of their exploits of all the people they had murdered. And I was like, this is fucking gruesome. I couldn't even hardly concentrate in that little apartment room in northern Alabama. I'm on I guess I would call it a business trip. Is that what you call it? Yeah. So I'm down in Chongqing. I'm on a bit of a business trip. I had to come out here to pick up some stuff for my academy, actually, and meet with some people at the university tomorrow. We're affiliated with a famous university down here. And yeah, so I'm just traveling. And I hate traveling, man. I hate staying in hotel rooms. I don't even like staying in a dorm room. I'd rather be around my own digs where I've got my own magical items and stuff. And, you know, I know where the ashtray is and the lighter and stuff like that. I can make a decent coffee. You can't make a good coffee when you're on the road. Here's what I'm drinking, guys. Nescafe. Oh, God, it's horrible. This whole box cost me like $2 US equivalent, 2 Canadian, maybe little over 2 pounds British, pounds sterling. It's 91 gram packages, and there are 13 of them. There it is. 91 gram packages. It's 1 + 2. So it's got the coffee powder, the coffee whitener, and the sugar all in one little sleeve. And you dump it in your cup and then pour some hot water on it. I wouldn't like it either. I would be so angry. I'm a coffee bride. Good deal, rude girl. Good to see you. I think everybody else took off. There were a couple of cats in here a minute ago. But yeah, if you're here, then it's all worthwhile. Let me tell you a tale of a time I recall. Back when I was small. I travel with a cappuccino machine if I have to. No shit, yeah. I was running around the neighborhood looking for trouble to get into. I broke into a house and found myself a little... I shouldn't tell any truth on myself when I was a kid, man. I got up to some pretty crazy shit when I was a chillins in Los Angeles growing up in LA. Little ghetto baby. I'm still a ghetto baby. Like I'm growing out the fuzz. What do you think of that? I'm trying to look a little more mature because for 2 years now I've been in a management position, and they don't take me seriously because I look so young when I'm fresh shaven. So I'm trying to grow out a little bit of the beard to look a little more like an authority. Sounds like somebody's knocking on my fucking hotel door, man. Maybe I got a hooker coming over. That would be fun, huh? Yeah, you like the beard? Beard things. I got the beard thing going on. Let me see if there's a hooker out here. What you doing out there? Oh, what's going on out there? Just playing funny games and shit. No hookers. Sad. That's all right. I wouldn't have any money to pay her anyway. Yeah, you like goatees? I've never been big on a goatee. I'll do the stash and the French tickler, like right here. and then the lamb chops on the side. I like to get that Doc Holliday look going on. But the goatee, it's I don't know, it's always rubbed me the wrong way. I think I had a couple of guys when I was younger that grew goatees, and I could never grow one. Like I was lucky. By the time I was 19, I was lucky if I had like 2 or 3 pubic hairs on my chin. And that shit don't look cute. You don't want to be running around with like 2 or 3 pubes hanging out on your chin. And so I like guys who could grow goatees at like 16, 17. I think I was a little bit jealous of them. Hey, Axis Rat Blood's in the house. How's it going, guys? If I can, if any of you guys want to chat, I think if I could copy this, I don't know if I could copy it or not. Let me see if it'll work. Because I'm doing this on my phone, so nah, that ain't gonna fucking work. Universal links, no universal links. It says, I don't know what that means. I think I could have guests on here. Let me see. I'll click on the guests button. Invite guests. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah, there's the link. Copy. Yeah, it works a little different on your phone. So can I even post it? How am I supposed to post in the comments? I don't even see how this thing's gonna work, man. This thing. I'll pick this thing up. It doesn't even look like I can comment. I just saw a comment from Axis Rat Blood, then it disappeared. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. He said 100%. My ex-hubby grew up in LA. He tells me story of hanging around Black Flag and the whole punk scene. Hey, I was hanging around the punk scene too. I had an older sister. That's crazy. I had an older sister that lived in Huntington Beach on 7th Street, and she was right down the street from the band practice room where all those guys played. Black Flag, Agent Orange, Circle Jerks, whoever. All those guys would go in there and play, and I'd go down there and see them all the time. They were always on fucking, they were always coking out and smoking weed and stuff. And I think there was even meth going around back then, but I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, man. But I remember they were telling me about it. They were like, don't do coke, kid. One guy grabbed me one time and he's like, hey, little kid, never do PCP. And I was like, what the fuck, man? What is PCP? Yeah, I was hanging around all the band rooms and shit, man. I was even getting in the Viper room when I was a little kid. I saw Axl Rose play live there. I didn't know who he was. My dad asked me what I thought afterwards. He's like, what'd you think of that, kid? And I said, he looked like a fag. Pink hair, wearing tight jeans. I was like, that was kind of gay. But yeah, cool stuff. Axis Rat Blood is here for show. How can I comment on this thing and put a link in the... Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to jump over to YouTube real quick and see if my stream is live and then post the link in there because I can't seem to do it off the app here on here on StreamYard. I don't know why it's not working. Let me do that. Give me 30 seconds. Am I still being heard?
Can you hear me, Brother Frank? I'm not getting any sound on your end. Let me try and re-enter, Frank, and see if that works. Because I'm not receiving any sound from you at all. Testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I don't know if there's